What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Spider-Man or Through the Omen Path standard video. And today we're going to have a look at a deck list you may have forgotten about, which is banned birds or banned chocobos. So there's actually a couple of cards of Spider-Man which makes sense to play in a deck like this, and the deck has changed quite a lot since you've last seen it on this channel, because just with most decks in standard right now that are having like a fair game plan, you are kind of expected to be a lot more aggressive than you have been in the past. Like this old chocobo deck was a lot more mid-rangey, this one is a lot faster, more aggressive, kind of similar to what happened to the Simic mid-range deck that is now Simic aggro, because all these combo decks in standard, yeah, the unfair strategies that are happening in standard, if you're playing a fair deck list, you need to make sure you can go under them, because you cannot win against them in the late game. Even though there are some tools that we're working with in this deck list to try and give us some survivability, like we are having access to 4 copies of Aven Interrupters, there is counter magic in the sideboard, but having turned this deck list into more of an aggressive deck really has helped me with having a higher win rate than I would if I play like the older version that is just a little bit too slow for standard. Unfortunately, things are becoming a lot more crazy when it comes to how fast a deck is supposed to win in standard. Like, we're really looking at turn 4 nowadays, which is insane. But this deck list is capable on winning on turn 4 because we have a lot of aggressive 1-drops and ways to pump them up. So we have a new 1-drop from Spider-Man, City Pigeon, 1 mana, 1/1 with flying, and when this creature leaves the battlefield, you get to create a food token. Now, this creature matters because it's a 1-drop, it flies, it has the bird creature type, and that's really what we're looking for, because we're playing a lot of these like pump up cards, like a lot of the lords. We have Valley Quest Scholar in here, 2 mana, 2/3. Whenever one or more other rabbits, bats, birds, and or mice you control enter, you get to scry 1. And other rabbits, bats, birds, and mice you control get +1/+1. And of course, you care about pumping up those birds, which is also why we're playing the new Tarantusk in here, 2 mana, 2/2. When it enters, you create a food token, and birds you control get +1/+1 as well. So then you really just want to flood the battlefield with a bunch of birds as fast as you can. We have the Saz's Chocobos, we have the Mockingbirds. There are still some like landfall shenanigans happening here, but it's not like super focused on that. So like you can definitely build this deck list to be more landfall heavy. This is all about having that bird creature type and just going to the face. We have the side quest Raise a Chocobo, which is still also a fantastic payoff for basically flooding the battlefield as fast as you can with birds. The second you control 4 or more birds, you get to transform a side quest Raise a Chocobo into Black Chocobo, which has a landfall trigger where whenever land you control enters, birds you control get +1/+0 until the end of turn. So more payoff for having a ton of birds. I'm still playing Choco Seeker of Paradise as well, because it's just like a little bit payoff for having these like birds attacking. We have Bartz and Boko as removal in here, affinity for birds. Once again, you can slam out on the battlefield super fast, and then our removal on the deck list is Sheltered by Ghost. But no bird deck or Chocobo deck is complete without 4 copies of Traveling Chocobo. This card remains incredible. 3 mana, 3/2. You may look at the top card of your library anytime. You may play lands and cast bird spells from the top of your library, and if a land or bird you control entering the battlefield causes a triggered ability, with permanent you control the trigger, that ability triggers an additional time. So the really cool thing with Traveling Chocobo is that it synergizes with Valley Quest Scholar. You get more scries out of that. You can really find those pieces that you're looking for. This deck can also play Cavern of Souls. Like, I know some people in the comments are talking about this as well, how there's been so many more control players on the ladder lately, and having access to 4 copies of Cavern of Souls in your deck really does wonders against control players, especially when you combine it with that aggression the deck list now has. I'm also playing some Ademies of the Silk Shoots in the sideboard. Not a bird, but it is a good way for us to protect our birds against board wipes. Because if we sacrifice a demi, creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible until the end of turn, which has been a surprisingly powerful card for a deck like this as well, where board wipe is basically just most of the time the end of the world. But like I said, with counter magics, a demi, and Aven Interrupters, we have a pretty good strategy against that. Buy ourselves time, be fast, and let these birds do some damage to your opponent. So let's dive into the gameplay here. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It's been, it's been a wild ride here on YouTube, but I appreciate your support as always. It means the world to me. So that's all for now. Let's dive into the gameplay, and I'll see you in the next video. Okay, this is kind of a lack of birds, I can't lie, but the lens is good. The mana's fine, right? Like, we'll keep it for that reason. The mana's all right. Choco birds, Choco pigeons, Choco boar, Choco rabbit. Play this bop right here. Choco rabbits. I can copy Stadium Headliner. That's kind of weird. Not mad at it though. At least it puts something on the battlefield. What the hell? Sure, let's do it. We got a Goblin Warrior bird now. Petting zoo. Zoo. Standard zoo. Yo, you better not kill my bird, I swear. No, no blocks, I'm good. No killing birds. I'm gonna get angry. Oh, we could have copied Arabelle. Well, it's fine either way. We'll just kill her. Kill her. Yo, Phil, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Yeah, we kill her. Take out the diva. Diva down. It is a bird. Actually, well, actually, it is a bird. Well, actually, Nurge. Don't kill Headliner. Okay, thanks. Each other bird. That's kind of awkward, I guess. Gotta set up some more birds. Nurge. Yeah, well, actually, Nurge. Bit worried about an imp call, but let's see where we end up. Cool to see somebody on Arabella, though. Do love to see that, chat. I do love to see that. Pew pew pew. Could be bait. You know. This is sus. This is sus. I kind of wanna... let's see. I'll put it on white, pay 2. Barts and Boko. This is sus. This is sussing me out a little bit, chat. Five damage each. See what happens there. They could still, like, kill one of them and go lower on it. Eh, what the hell? Huh. You know, I was not expecting it to play out that way. I was like, they're gonna remove something, or... I don't know. I guess they still could, but... Okay. Can you hear Vimpy, chat? She's here for, like, the ambiance. I don't know if you can hear her. Hold on. Can you hear her yap? I don't know. You can hear her, though. She's loud as hell right now. I don't know if you could do it, though. Either way. Yeah, Vimpy's here for the... my chocobo. You cannot hear her? Damn. Or we're gonna just, like, try to get Arabella back now? Right. That's fair. That's fair. Where's my Vimpy picture? I'll hear the other time. Oh, my desk is a disaster, but... Either way. Vimpy's out there yapping. I can hear her. Oh, I see, I see. Nice of them. Yeah, right? Nice of them to let us gain life. Because, like, that shouldn't have happened necessarily, but... Alright, Arabella, you're gonna be cooked. Just wait and see. You're gonna get cooked, Arabella. Verge. I can steal Arabella. Get my own. Mine. Probably better off just slamming Bartz and Boko, I think, first. Arabella. Yeah, ahaha. Arabella. Ha ha ha. Ha ha ha. Yeah. Ha ha. Now she's Arabella. Ah! Oh my god, chat. Ah ha. Ha ha. Arabella. Wow. 10 out of 10, guys. Haha. What isn't she? Clever sometimes. Nah, you guys cook through that, I'm not gonna lie. Shocking sharpshooter. That is reach. Take down my birds. My birdies. Okay, yeah, they were gonna get absolutely lit up there. It's not gonna end well for them. All right. All right. Good game one, everybody. Good game one. Showing some promise so far. City Pigeon. Final Fantasy is just incredible. I love it so much. Alright, I think we want Seam Rips. I think we want Heritage Rex as well. Because the artifacts, like Arabella's and artifacts. Bunch of enchantments, all that stuff. So that seems good as well. What do we not want here? I think Side Quest Race a Choco can definitely trigger. That's my goat. Even though I could see us go lower on one City Pigeon. Just to make space. Like, we have to make space for these sideboard cards. Avian Interrupter, maybe not the best thing here. Nah, that's actually... I think Avian Interrupter actually isn't that good because they're so aggressive with so many, like, small things. Like, we don't want to spend 3 mana to, like, slow down a 2-drop or a 1-drop or something. I like this, I think. Yeah, not the best against aggro, for sure, for sure. Okay, guys. Also, instead of Chikorita... Hold on. Yes. Beautiful. Now, we infuse the deck with good RNG through the Chocobo ritual. This has worked every time. Commence the Chocobo ritual. Beautiful. Gas. Thank you. It took me a while to get it together. It wasn't a smooth way to get that going, but yeah, we have to infuse it with good RNG. Worth the wait. I'm glad. Get him dancing. Real music. Build tension. Yeah, that's right. That's right, that's right. This is why God invented streaming. Alright, I'm gonna grab the Voice of Victory, I think. Okay. This song is such a bop, though, actually. Like, whoever made Chocobo Jam... Literally 0 complaints. Masterpiece. Okay, let's do Nexus 2. I want to steal Voice of Victory. Burge. Okay. Arts and Boko looking interesting. Only on your turn we're Hearthstone now. We are. Oh, are they gonna get rid of Stadium Headliner, I wonder? Yeah. Oof. I need to put some of these guys in play. I guess I could do that. Side quest. Raise a chocobo. Gosh, just a little expensive, but hopefully it works out. Yes, this is birds. Bent birds. Authority. That's fine. You're too late with that. Anyway, yeah, that's what I thought. So I could steal it and then kill it. It seems kind of gas. One, please. Okay, so what exactly are we doing here, Other Tapper? I don't fucking think so. What the hell-y? Auto Tapper on one there. Life's a resource. Yeah, and don't forget, guys, we have food tokens in the deck. It's true, it's true. We have food tokens, we have a Sheltered by Ghost, we're chilling. Oh, look at that, we're raising chocobos successfully. I feel like this just wins already, guys. I think this just wins, straight up. This just wins, I think. I haven't done the math, but I know my chocos. You guys, look at this. Like, this is fucking peak. This is cinema. This is absolute cinema. Unbelievable. This is why you play chocobos. How much damage was that in a single turn? Actually crazy. Like, actually crazy, you know? This looks really nice. We'll start off with starting town so we can copy the choco. The curse, the curse, the curse. We must remember the curse. Yo, look at this though. Chocobos! Okay, let's go. Yeah, the chocobo learned to fly. What a great licensed children's book that would be. We're gonna swing and then go side quest, raise a choco, I think. This is such a bop, too. Chat, I think we're against Sultai control. Oh no, wait, is this self? Wait, no, it is a self mill at least. Okay, okay. I was thinking we were against control for a second. Fly, my pretties. Fly, my pretties. Yo, Spike. Angry birds. Fly, my pretties. Chad, we are dealing so much damage right now. Be ready for the storm. There's more! Look at my birds. Look at my birds, chat. Hell yeah. Look at my birds. That's right, that's right. That's my birds. I kind of want 4 side quest race Choco, I think. Yeah, Qued. Get Qued on. Oh, Chad, wait, we forgot. Wait, hold on. I have the GIF. There we go. There's the opponent. Yeah. That's right, that's right. That's the energy. So they're, self. Mill. We were chilling and then we were cursed. It's okay. The birds aren't real. Yeah. If that's true, then I love government drones. I'm a real bird person. So I don't see a rip. I do like the double quest scholar. I like the normalize. Could still stop. Yeah, I'll try it. Here we go. Yeah, the conspiracy theory that they're government drones or whatever. Or what the hell, sure. Like wingspan. I need to get into that. I need to get into that because I know it'd be perfect for me. I never have though. Yeah, I know I would love wingspan. Yeah, I know. I know I would love it. All right, now you guys are encouraging me to... Yeah. There's a digital version of it too, right? Because I don't have enough people to play it. Or is it single player on board game too? Nothing... I mean, there is scary stuff in there. I may just pass. Okay. Just read the bird facts on it. Okay, say less. Alright. Say less, I'll buy it. Bird facts? Yes. Immediately, yes. Human. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, Cavero's here. Uh-oh, 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 with a Cavern of Souls. Uh-oh, uh-oh. That's so unfortunate. I can slow it down for a turn, but... Well, I guess we gotta top deck Rest in Peace. That's not it. Okay, well, what can I do? Nothing? Am I just cooked? Counter now, plotted. What do you mean? I can't stop it though, there's a Cavern of Souls. Like, you could make another Aven Interrupter, but they have 4 mana anyway. Let it resolve and copy. What? Kill it with Mockingbird. Wait, what the hell, chat? No, I'm saying, like, they got Cavern of Souls. Like, we don't beat Cavern of Souls, do we? I think we're just dead. Go, think you're the 4. Yeah, we're just dead. I know if Mockingbird will copy Cavero, or the card Cavero copied. Good question. I don't think it works that way, but I think... Just saying mill yourself and get more creatures in the graveyard. Feels cheesy. Like... That feels cheesy, because I don't think we ever get a better outcome than they do, you know? That feels really cheesy. I don't think that would work. So... Yeah, like, how do you ever beat that? Like, I have to find a way to... No. It's just you have to find the rip, really, or the counterspell needs to work, but surprisingly they had Cavernous Souls. I'm really interested in finding out how many Cavernous Souls they play in that deck. Do I want to know? Probably I don't, but... because I'll probably get a bit upset about it. I assume it cannot be that many. I assume it can't be that many. I don't see a rip, but this is pressure at least for now. I know. Just gotta hope that the opponent doesn't have Kavero on 4 as well, you know? The way that it went in game 1 is how it could always go, but... yeah. It could be that simple, really. Made Weaver to guarantee Kavero. One rest in peace, please. I have 3 of them. Or, like, eventually no more lives would be nice, too. The Rentusk pumps up rabbits. But I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna keep scrying, I think, to try and find rip. That's a good card, though. I feel... I kind of don't want to pass on that. Nah, I have to pass on it. Like, I feel we have to find No More Lies. Or rip. We have to. This just doesn't work out if you don't. Okay. Okay, so far, no bringers into grave. That's good. At least. Rip Valley Quest Caller. Yeah. Alright, chat, did we just commit here? Like, what are the odds of them milling Bringer here? Exactly milling Bringer and then having Kavero in hand. Chat, I'm gonna ball. Let's build a board up. Let's build a board because... you gotta start doing that at some point. And then if with enough pressure, we can start holding up even interrupters and stuff. I'm worried though. I'm worried though. Okay, no bringer yet. That's good. But they can bring back Kavero to the hand because it's in there already. Okay. It's a race against the clock, you know? It's a race against the clock for sure. And there's bringer. Okay, well, shit. And there's Cavern. No, this is Shy Girl. Speed favors us at the moment, though, chat. Speed favors us right now. We have Avid Interrupter. Come on, Chocos. Come on, Chocos. It's crazy, though. I would have never expected this Bringer of Last Gift to be seen play in Standard ever. Like, ever. It's wild. Not a bad thing. Yeah, at the moment it's looking like a win, unless we're doing something crazy. Seems to be popular. Oh yeah, like I said, I said it the other day. The Sultai Graveyard deck is basically the Labubu of MTG Arena right now. It's true. Like everybody, it was kind of also as much as Temur Battlecrier. Like people love this deck because it's kind of the only new thing that's happening. You know, it's the only new thing out there right now. So Yeah, they don't win. Get out of here, buddy. Meet my chocobos. That's right. GG. I just know we can get this deck to Mythic. I'm just so determined to do it. I just know we can do it. I like this curve. I like Bart's and Boko for some protection. I'm gonna go like this. Now are we gonna get board wiped again? Who knows? You're saying hello? Does that mean you're gonna wipe my board or what? So cute! No, it is. No! Chads, they are actually going to be those Season of Lost players again. I cry. Alright, well let's hope that it doesn't hit us. You have a bird, like sleeve, so you better not kill my birds. That would not be nice. You can't do that. Yeah, they're processing City Pigeon right now. They're like, what the fuck is going on? They don't understand. And I get it. Oh, it is maybe Insidious Roots, actually. Never mind. Yeah, it's Roots. Okay, that's cool. Hey, no board wipes in Insidious Roots, right? Maybe we can be okay. Pause. Damn, that's kind of unfortunate, though. Mainboard Seam Rip. What the fuck? Are they playing Insidious Roots as a 4-color deck? What the hell? Oh. Wait, maybe there's something different. Because 4-color Insidious Roots? Maybe it's a Yuna deck or something. Maybe it's like Yuna Splash Black? No, I'm saying like it could be like Yuna Splash, like Naya Yuna Splash Black or something. Because it's not adding up like that. I don't know. They're just like greedy and they want everything in Yuna. Because why on earth would Insidious Roots need a Seam Rip? That's why I'm thinking it's something else. You know? Kind of weird. Place your bets. Place your bets. Okay, we're still not learning anything. What the fuck? We're still not getting any wiser from this. I'm just constantly waiting to see something that would indicate what it could be. I'll put that on green. I'll beta 2 because nope, never mind, shouldn't have. Been watching arena vids on the YouTube a lot. Yo, I appreciate that. What's your advice for building a collection in arena? That's pretty tough. I mean, definitely completing your dailies. Like, there will be a billion people in the chat saying you need to play limited, but, you know, sometimes you don't want to play limited and you don't have to do that. But yeah, doing your dailies, it's definitely the right thing to do. Oh, it is Insidious Roots? Okay. And also participating in the arena events. What are they? The jump-in events also can give you... If you are strategic about the jump-in events, they can give you really good rares. Like, the jump-in events from Final Fantasy can give you stuff like Vivi, Sephiroth, like all of that. They're really trying to, like, max arena and stuff. It's probably Yuna with roots. Yeah. No, I definitely like participate in like the midweek like magic events, do the do your dailies, you know. The Mastery Pass is a worthy investment, that's for sure. That is for sure. Yo, Jay, thank you for the 6. And another Dedge card. Man, my Traveling Chocos aren't really chaining the way I'd like them to. That's okay for now. So we're looking pretty good here. Is it exactly? Or it's over by 1. Okay, sweet. Is there not much difference between limited and buying packs as the advent golden packs? Yeah, like I think that, you know, I would absolutely still say that buying packs is a good way to go about it too, but yeah, you really do have to max the events and stuff. FF jump in, give me 3 traveling chocos. Yeah, you can really like use that event to get yourself something that you're looking for. You could build landfall, mono green landfall, you could get to a good sacrifice deck. You get VV if you like. Okay, chat, are we any wiser? Like, what is this? Why would Insidious Roots splash white and red? That feels so greedy. Like, white for Ketramos, red for Terra, but it's like... Oracle or Roots? I don't know. I don't think the Aven Interrupters do enough. Assuming you like limited. Yeah, people, it's always so easy to say, oh yeah, just play limited, go infinite, but it's so much time investment. You have to like limited too. It's not just the only option. Like, yeah, doing your dailies, doing the events, the midweek magics, the jump ins, like... Obviously, there's a lot of value in getting top 250 mythic and playing in those, or top 250 or like top 1500 and getting those points, because those points also allow you to win gems. Like if you can convert play-in points into like 5,000, 6,000 gems or whatever you get out of it, that's really good for free-to-play accounts and building a collection. Then of course you already need to have an existing deck that's good enough to make that happen. But yeah, that's another thing. Try. Oh, I hate getting rid of Traveling Choco, but am I gonna regret that? I don't know. Probably will. Traveling Choco is my bestie. Yeah, you should absolutely be able to like get yourself a good collection without having to play limited for sure, but yeah, you know. I'm gonna grab roots. Yeah, the constructed events used to be gas, and then they nerfed the fuck out of them. It's, of course, the hell. Yeah, they used to be great. And then, they fucked it. Yo, I'm so grateful for these seam rips right now. Let's go! Let's go! Urge. Conditioning says 7 standard legal sets. I believe so. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Jed, what the hell? Triple Insidious Roots? I thought I was cheating with my seam rips. Eh. They may just be the GOAT. I fear. What the hell? World's greatest Insidious Roots player because he managed to find 3 of them. That is so insane. Holy shit. Yo, like, what do we even do? What the fuck? Eh? Yo, like, I don't know, you guys. I'm just gonna kill Terra, deal 5. I don't know. Hope they never make Insidious Roots tokens, like, ever. Well, actually, if they find the 4th, we probably win, so that would be a good thing for us. I hope they get the 4th here. Okay, so they got white for Ketramos, red for Terra. Sure, that's really greedy, but I respect it. That's really greedy, but, you know, sure. They got removal for something. I think we still can get through this, though. Oh, Lord, okay. Mm-hmm. Hi, Chocobo! Alright, chat, I think that means we win, right? Literally the exact same way we won the other time around. Okay. Go birds! Hey, good game, bestie, good game. Wow. Chat, 2 more. Alright, we'll try. Yeah, it gets real sweaty sometimes, for sure. Yeah, this is a good start. A lot of birds. A lot of birdies. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Right. Chat. That's what's going on now. Like, now it's not Vivi playing in the ladder, it's these living end piles. We're playing a best of 6? Best of 9? I don't even know. Tournament practice against I mean, you know, like, the sad truth is that they probably already have this Varro in their hand, and I lose my board again and we can do it all over again. GG chat. Remember me. And this deck plays 3 rips, mind you. Okay, not yet at least, not yet. We are playing the birds because the rips are really good right now. Rips in the main. I mean, that would be a little intense, I think, but... I'll take it. Yeah, there's about like 100 versions of the deck, for sure. Let's see, if they block Tarantus and Chocobo, I push 9 damage. I'll just go like this. They ripped it. Chat, I'm tired. Like, I'm so tired, bro. I mean, I do whatever I can to fight it, right? We got the rips, we got the no moralize. Like, I can't really do more than that. There's 100% a combo meta right now. Yep, it is. Doorkeeper Thrall. I mean, fucks my whole deck up too, I think. Wipe the board. Well, it's nothing even wipe the board and insta-win. It's bring your whole graveyard back to the battlefield, right? And that's how you lose. Yeah. It dies to graveyard hate, but like you said, the last game we played against them, we had graveyard hate set up, and look at how far it got us. Kind of nowhere, right? Well, Kroban, I'm afraid that if you read how the Bringer reads, it says sacrifice. We have the creature that protects us against board wipes, but it doesn't protect us against the sacrifice board wipe, so... yeah. I'm afraid it's not that easy. Yeah. I know, Bringer's already in the grave. I'm missing my land drops. Haha. And there's Cavero. Time to get scared. You know? Time to get scared. That's a good card, but I need mana for it. Okay. Lands in the chat. It would be nice. It would be nice. It would be nice. I guess so. Well, the Grixis Reanimator is also flooding best of one. I mean, it's... to me, it makes sense. Like, to me, it's one of those decks that goes fucking derangedly strong in best of one because you don't sideboard. But the fact that this deck is becoming such a solid choice in best of 3 as well, despite me playing 3 Rest in Pieces, is crazy, right? Like, that's insane. That's the most suspicious shocked and watery grave I've ever seen. Is this Tishana? What is this? Is it a flop mall my sauce's chocobo? Like, what's going on? See chat. Come on, Chocos. Bitter triumph. Yeah, I guess so. No, you know what I think would have helped if Kavero said target, because that's the other thing, right? Cards like Agatha's Soul Cauldron and cards like Ghost Vacuum, which are some of the most commonly used pieces of removal, do not work against the card. I think that's really where it becomes a problem. Like, it's not just, like... You really need to have a massive, like, Grave Exile, which the only card that really does that is Rest in Peace. Like, you could have something like Soul Guide Lantern, but that just hits the graveyard and then they just build it back up, right? Same story with something like Strategic Betrayal. Like, those cards just aren't enough. They just build it back up like crazy again. So it's unfortunate that it feels like the only colors that can do something about Kavero are white decks. Unless, of course, you combo faster than they do, right? Another deck that just wins the game on turn 4. So then you have like a Kona situation, a Vivi situation, a Temur Battlecryer situation. Again, like, and it results into only more control decks existing. Or control decks existing, or like hyper aggro decks existing that can go under the bullshit. Because there's not enough answers for something like this. So everybody starts massively, hating on it, I guess. Yep. I don't know, like, I feel like it's a deck that can still be answered through the meta. Like, I don't think it's broken or anything. I feel like it's a deck that can still be answered through the meta. I also think that one of the things the deck struggles with is consistency. Like, it definitely does not combo off reliably on turn 4, right? Yeah. Leyline of the Void. Yeah, but Leyline of the Void is one of those cards that if you don't have it in your opening hand, it's too slow, right? I think they were being sarcastic. Chat, I think they were being sarcastic. But yeah, no, the problem is, I fear, something like Leyline only works if it's in your opening hand, right? Because good luck casting a Leyline of the Void on turn 4 when they win on turn 4, right? And also the problem with Leyline of the Void as well is that even if you get it casted on turn 4, Leyline of the Void, unlike Rest in Peace, does not exile the whole graveyard when it comes down, right? So if you put a Leyline of the Void in play on turn 4, then their graveyard still exists, and they just take advantage of that, I fear. Yo, L72, thank you. So yeah, kind of tricky, guys. Kind of tricky situation we find ourselves in once again. They're definitely not the best graveyard option for sure. But hey, it may be something. Like, maybe black decks just need to gamble on that, I guess, if Kavero becomes as dominant as it is. Or remains to be dominant the way it is. You may just have to try and just mulligan to it. May not be another way. Okay, so we just play black-white with 4 red and 4 Leyline in the main and Mole until you have one of each. Good plan, good plan. The only real problem with Leyline is Flubma. Yup. Like I said, there are a lot of problems with the Leylines, unfortunately. Just very clunky. Very clunky. I'm very fortunate I managed to find a rip here, though. Let's just fire it off before they counter it or anything. Would catch for most work in this weird meta. Well, I think the problem is that people aren't doing anything, playing enough Graveyard Hate at the moment. I think that's currently the problem, so that's why Kivero is thriving. Like I said, Agatha's Soul Cauldron did a pretty good job keeping the Graveyard decks in check, but that's obviously not enough against Kivero. Here's our next problem, Tursa, Light Shatter, but I do have those, I do have those, no. Get the Sheltered by Ghost in. Just main discard and best of 3 with Strategic Betrayals. Beats the deck decent enough. Yeah, there's definitely ways to stop it, for sure. I guess the Chocobos just don't do a great job at it. You know. Even though we're trying. Rip's gonna do some okay stuff, I hope. I hope. I mean, I would love to do Passage and then Bards and Boko, but I think that just kind of kills me, you guys. I kind of can't afford to do that. I think I have to take out Steam Core Scholar. I'm hoping for the best here. If it's double removal, I die, of course, but I need to get the fuck out of this game because the prof's memory is insane. Well, that doesn't make me happy. Did we do it? I think we did it, right? I think we did it, chat. I think we did it. Go. Okay, birdies. We'll take it.